Welcome back. Now on to some sports news. It may be the football season, but here's a reason for the cricket fans to cheer. Pathan and Kohli have steered India to the win against Zimbabwe in Harare. It was a comfortable win for India as they still had another 5 overs remaining despite having lost 4 wickets. Chasing a meagre score of 111, Indian wickets did fall early, but that did not stop the flow of runs. India lost early wickets with Murali Vijay and Ojha falling for 5 and 2 runs respectively. But Virat Kohli's quick 30 and Yusuf Pathan's 35 drove India to an early finish. In a rare display of discipline, the Indian bowlers executed the plans to perfection. At the end of the first innings, Zimbabwe had been bundled out for a paltry 111 runs. The spinners Ashwin, Chawla and Ojha first stifled the run rate and then broke through the middle order, taking wickets at regular intervals. The seamers were brought on later and they made quick work of the tail-enders. Vinay Kumar was the highest wicket taker, dismissing 3 batsmen. Meanwhile, Indian skipper Mahendra Singh Dhoni was in the city today for a practice session. Taking on questions, Captain Cool said and spoke about his team colleague Yuvraj Singh's exclusion from the Asia Cup squad.
Of course it will, because he has, if you see the last couple of years or maybe more, he has been the main strength of our middle order batting, and the way he can bat, there's hardly any batsman who can bat in that way, and so definitely we'll miss him. But at the same time, we'll be thinking, some of the youngsters, if they can fill in the space, it will be really great. But let's see, and hopefully we won't miss him on the field. But the kind of talent he is, you will be forced to miss him on the field. Well, it's an important tournament. We'll be playing one-day cricket after a long time. We played IPL, then went for the T20 World Cup. So there's quite a fair amount of gap in between the last one day that we played and the next ODI that we will be playing in Dambola. So it is important, and at the end of the day, every international game that we play is important, whatever the format may be. So I think it's crucial. We are playing with almost the full strength, and it's, as I said, the conditions will be a bit different because we have seen Dambola is one of the venues, and it's not one of the high-scoring venues. So it will be very important to keep that on the back of your head when you're playing in conditions like that. So overall, not that first time we are playing there, not that the last time we are playing there. So yeah, it's an important tournament for the whole side.
On to news from the football grounds. It's day 2 of the FIFA World Cup and we bring you all the action from the Rainbow Nation. Well, in the third match of the FIFA World Cup 2010, South Korea began its World Cup campaign with a victory over Greece at Johannesburg Soccer City Stadium. South Korea scored a goal early in the 7th minute. Ki Sang-yong curled a free kick into the box and Jun Song-lee tapped the ball into the goal. The South Koreans held on the 1-goal lead till half-time, fending off offensives by Greece. In the second half, South Korea exploited the sluggish Greek midfield. South Korean skipper Park Ji-sung tore through Greek defences in the 52nd minute to score the second goal. The South Koreans held off late charges by Greece to ensure a clean sheet at full time. With this 2-0 victory, South Korea has scored 3 points in the group table. Group B favourites Argentina, meanwhile, have defeated Nigeria 1-0 at Port Elizabeth in the second match of day 2. And while Indian cricket captain Dhoni was in Chennai, we didn't let him go without a comment on FIFA. So which team does MSD root for? Find out.
I've always supported Brazil, and one of the thing being the last football World Cup, whichever team I supported, they lost. So I'm not supporting Brazil this time, but still I'm supporting them.
Now, while the big names and strikers are netting goals in South Africa, back home in Chennai City, a group of footballers in Chennai kicked up some footwork to help eradicate what they went through when they were their age.
Motherland United is getting ready for a match against arch-rival Redeemers United. For the 26-year-old captain of Motherland United, it is more than a game, as he vividly recalled his own ordeal as a child labourer and his passion for football.
குழந்தைங்கள வேலைக்கு அனுப்பக்கூடாது, கம்பல்சரி குழந்தைங்கள வேலைக்கு அனுப்பாது. ஏன்னா அந்த கஷ்டம் எனக்கு தெரியும். நான் ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டுருக்கேன், லைஃப்பில் ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டுருக்கேன். ஆனால் வேலைக்கு போயிட்டு ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண முடியாது, நல்லா சாப்பிட முடியாது. அங்கேருந்து வந்துடுவேன், திடீர்னு அடிப்பாங்க, வீட்டில் அடிப்பாங்க, கொல்லுவாங்க, வேலைக்கு தான் போகணும். அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் ரொம்ப 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 கஷ்டப்பட்டு நான் விளையாடி இப்போ வந்து ஃபஸ்ட் டிவிஷன் வரைக்கும் விளையாடி இருக்கேன்.
Redeemers United won the match, but the goal of the players in this unusual game was aimed at drawing attention to children employed by factories that produce footballs and other sports goods.
That an example of exploitation of children is the whole football industry. This is our way of coming together, calling attention to the football, but our goal is not just winning matches or simply having an event. Our goal is to eliminate child labor.
The match drew the right sort of audience, children from the slums, easy targets for exploitation, who need to be more aware to resist and help stamp out child labor. In Chennai, Lokpriya for Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, is it any wonder then why it's called the beautiful game? Now, following India's badminton top seed Chetan Anand's entry into the semi-finals of the Grand Prix Gold Open in Chennai, our sports reporter Natasha caught up with him before he stepped onto the courts.
Badminton in India has definitely received a huge makeover over the last 10 years, and there are few people who can take credit for that. And in the men's category, it's definitely Chetan Anand. Well, thank you for joining me today, Chetan Anand. The thing I wanted to ask you was your beginning of your career. You started off in 1992 in the mini nationals. How was that feeling? How special was it?
It was very special because that was my first nationals, and I won the doubles event in that. So I think winning the first time gave me a lot of confidence and belief in myself that I can do it.
The boost to your career through Prakash Padukone, how exactly did that help you in the long run?
It helped me a lot because from childhood I've been idolizing him, and especially early in my career when I was playing ranking tournaments, he used to watch me, and he commented that his game resembled my game. So
okay, now other than that resemblance to which Prakash Padukone itself recognized in you, have you ever been compared to any other possible world-class player?
Not really, because the foreigners have a different style of game, and we Indians have a lot of similarities in our game because we play a lot of strokes, and especially at the net. I think because I've never seen Prakash play, and he saying it himself, I think I can never think of anything else, but I just want to do well and at least achieve 10% or 20% of what he has achieved.
Now, if there's one person you'd want to thrash in a tournament eventually, obviously it's going to be one of the top 3 rankers really in the world. Who would you pick?
I would pick Lindan because
I knew you were going to say that.
Because he's been very consistent, and he's won all the whatever possible events in badminton, I think, and it would be great to have a win against him, and especially in his peak form.
Well, from Anand's moves on courts to any move that you can try out, this is, if you've had a bad and a hard week, it's a quick fix, in fact. At least it does for these young group of dance enthusiasts. Entertainment reporter Dipti Kumar tries to match their steps.
Flying high and how is what the young dancers of the Flyers Dance Academy displayed at the Kamaraj Memorial Hall. Staging different dance styles such as hip-hop, jazz, contemporary and even the tango, they made the evening an entertaining one for all present.
Today is a special thing is summer camp, like whatever we train to the students, like we are making them to perform today.
Age is certainly no bar at this dance academy, even as the youngest bunch showed us how to move. With over 200 dancers taking to the stage, the level of proficiency to flip, spin and even move your body in ways you wouldn't know made this evening a memorable one. With more variety of styles planned out, be prepared to see housewives learning to move to the groove. And if you're a party animal and want to learn some cool moves, then you can perhaps give Flyers a shot. There's something for everyone.
mind-blowing. Satish and Guna Master are sizzling in the stage. I can't tell, I don't express in the stage. I want to go there and dance itself first. I could not dance because of my injury. Actually, I'm a flyer student, but because of accident, I could not dance there. But the boys and my colleagues are dancing are amazing there. Wow, I can't sit and stand. I hope you also enjoyed it.
At the end, everyone perhaps went back home content. The dancers with their performance and the audience with some moves that they may try out. With Elise, this is Dipti Kumar for Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, they certainly know how to move it, move it. That's all we have tonight from all of us here. Thanks so much for watching. Good night.